guys, Tayura here and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you've already been here, thanks for coming back. So it's been a minute since my last upload. Life has been happening over here. I took a little break, but I'm back and I feel like this is the perfect video to come back with. Something quick, something easy. Today I'm going to be talking about the newest fragrance from Kayali, the new Eden Sparkling Lychee. So if you are interested in hearing my thoughts, then please keep on watching. Before we start the video, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Please turn your post notifications on so you get notified every time my girl uploads a video. And follow me on Instagram. With that being said, let's jump right into the video. Alright you guys, so as I said, I have the newest fragrance from Kayali. This is the Eden Sparkling Lychee 39. I am really excited about this fragrance, but before I talk about this fragrance, let me show you guys the packaging. I feel like I say this every single time Kayali comes out with a new fragrance. This is my favorite bottle. This bottle is gorgeous. This is what the bottle looks like. I hope my camera is doing this justice. It is a gorgeous bottle. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like with Kayali you get the full experience. The bottle of the fragrance always feels and looks like the way the fragrance smells, if that makes sense. This is giving clean, it's giving luxury, it's giving pretty girl, it's giving feminine. It is a beautiful bottle. I love the young pistachio bottle, but this one, I feel like something about the color is just speaking to me. And the keynotes of this fragrance is also on the back of the bottle. So as always with Kayali fragrances, you can get multiple different sizes. This one comes in a 50 ml, a 10 ml, and a 100 ml. For the 100 ml bottle, it retails for $125 and the 50 ml retails for $89. I picked up the 50 ml bottle. I feel like for most of my Kayali fragrances, I always go for the 50 mls, and the 10 mls retails for $25 or $27 depending on which packaging you go for. So you can get the option of like a mini bottle to this or just a regular travel size bottle. So let's go ahead and talk about the notes in this fragrance. As I said before, you can find the keynotes on the back of the bottle. The keynotes include blackcurrant, sparkling lychee, rose damascena, candied violet, sugared amber, and sandalwood. I'm going to give you guys the full notes breakdown. Just let me pull it up in a second. So in the top you have sparkling lychee, blackcurrant, Italian lemon, and red apple. In the middle you have rose damascena, candied violet, and jasmine sambac. And in the base you have sugared amber, cedarwood, musk, vanilla absolute, and sandalwood. So as always, I am going to go ahead and spray the fragrance. I did get to wear this fragrance because I picked it up on launch day and it was delivered the next day. Y'all, this is a gorgeous fragrance. I do feel like this launch is a little bit random because I see myself wearing this more during the spring and summer months. With all of that aside, I do feel like this is a gorgeous fragrance. When this fragrance first opens up, you get that juicy blackcurrant with a sparkling lychee and a little bit of apple, kind of like the apple from Eden Juicy Apple. The sparkling lychee in here reminds me of like a fizzy kind of lychee, kind of like from Clean Reserve Sparkling Sugar, that kind of vibe. But it is such a beautiful fragrance. But y'all, when this fragrance starts to dry down, oh my god, it is gorgeous. Smelling this fragrance, I am comparing it to Eden Juicy Apple. I do feel like both fragrances are in the same family, but there is something in this fragrance that makes it a little bit different. I don't know if it's the rose, I don't know what it is, but there's something in there that is giving it like a light powderiness or like a light creaminess or something that is pulling it together, that is making it more than just a fun flirty fragrance. I remember the first time when I smelled Eden Juicy Apple, I wasn't the biggest fan of that fragrance because it just gives juvenile, it gives something that you would get as a Bath and Body Works girly, but to layer it is a beautiful fragrance. This one to me is like Eden Juicy Apple kind of vibe, but more. So this fragrance is for the person who is just getting into fragrance. You've transitioned from Bath and Body Works fragrances to Eden Juicy Apple from Kayali. You've tried that, you love it, and you want a little bit more, but you don't want anything that is too off-putting or too intimidating. This is what you reach for. You still get that juicy, sparkling vibe. It has a little bit of depth. I don't know if it's the blackcurrant or the rose in there that is pulling everything together. Just the way I would use Eden Juicy Apple to like juicy up any any other fragrance, that's how I would reach for this fragrance. I can see this layering beautifully with like something that is super rosy or something that just to add that juicy sweet touch to it. This is going to be that. I think this is going to be a crowd pleasing fragrance. You probably won't hear much talk about it now, but going into spring and summer, I think this is going to be a hit girl fragrance. If you love fragrances like Clean Reserve Sparkling Sugar, if you love Marc Jacobs Daisy Oh So Sweet, you're going to love this. I feel like if you love Donna Born in Roma, you're gonna love this. If you love Valentino Voce Viva, you are going to really enjoy this. It's that kind of vibe. Like, it's juicy, it's fun, it's flirty, but something in there gives it a little bit of like clean girl, pretty girl, like grown. I don't want to use the word grown because it is mass appealing, but comparing it to Eden Juicy Apple, there's something in here that is making it a little bit more sophisticated, if that makes sense. It is a gorgeous fragrance. I feel like it's going to layer great with Eden Juicy Apple as well. It is going to layer with a lot of my summer fragrances. I can see this going great with Creta Ventus or something with rose in it. It is a beautiful scent. Don't get me wrong, it's not super rosy at all because I'm not a huge fan of rose fragrances, but there's just enough of each note in here to really pull the fragrance together. Another thing that I wanted to point out with this fragrance is that even though it has similar notes to Eden Juicy Apple, it's still a very different fragrance. So in Eden Juicy Apple, the focus is like the apple and the sugar and the juiciness of the apple, whereas in this one it's a sugary juicy lychee. The lychee is the focus in here. You'll definitely get some of the apple, but not as much as Eden Juicy Apple. In terms of longevity, maybe it's just me, or maybe it's because I am comparing it to Eden Juicy Apple because I feel like they're part of the same family, but I think the longevity for this one is pretty decent. I do feel like it lasts a little bit longer than Eden Juicy Apple. Maybe it's just me. I'm going to continue to play with it and let you guys know because it is still pretty new to my collection, but so far I feel like it lasts a little bit longer than Eden Juicy Apple. I do feel like the strongness of the fragrance or the projection of the fragrance is around the same as Eden Juicy Apple, maybe a little bit more, but around the same as Eden Juicy Apple, probably just a tad bit better. Once again, if you love Eden Juicy Apple, you're gonna love this. I do feel like this fragrance doesn't smell like anything in my collection. Like, it reminds me of other fragrances that I own, but just in terms of vibes. It's not a dupe for anything that I have, but it just gives me the same vibe as other fragrances that I own. I feel like this just gives me brunch vibe, like mimosa, like it just gives that nice sparkling mimosa kind of vibe. It doesn't smell like a mimosa, but that's the vibe that I get from it in a very sophisticated way. In comparison to the previous launch from Kayali, I do feel like this one is going to be a safer blind buy. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. As I said, don't be surprised if you don't hear me talking about this too much right now because it's extremely cold, but during the spring and summer, It Girl. You heard it here first. This is going to be an It Girl fragrance for these spring and summer months. Once again, let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. I really hope you guys enjoyed this quick review. Let me know if you are going to pick up this new fragrance from Kayali. All the Eden Juicy Apple lovers, go ahead and check this one out. I will have it linked down below for you guys. I have more fragrance content coming for you guys. I did pick up some of the viral fragrances that I'm going to feature in a haul, so that video should be coming after this one, so be on the lookout. I'm also going to be uploading a holiday glam for you guys, so be on the lookout for that. Once again, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, and let's keep the conversation going, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.